hopefully people enjoyed any sunshine they saw today because there's not going to be much of it this weekend.
I know, the weekend's kind of been looming over us for the past couple of days, knowing all this rain was coming, but I have some good news in the 7-day forecast, at least, for some more sunshine later next week. So, you know, there's something new on the horizon coming up. That's what the weather, it always changes. Right now, though, I did want to point out we do have some areas with some lower visibility, especially along the coastline here. So if you're doing any traveling, just make sure just to keep an eye out for any areas of lower visibility. Almost seems kind of spooky out there, which is good for before Halloween. So I mentioned that we had those rain showers coming in, especially in the northern mountains today is where we've seen most of our rain. Coastal Maine got a little bit of a relief today, but we are going to have more showers begin to move in over the weekend, and they're going to get more consistent as time goes as well. Right now what we're seeing is called prefrontal showers. You can see the cold front here going through eastern Pennsylvania, and then this is going to move closer to us as we go over the next couple of days, giving us a pretty rainy weekend in total. High temperatures today. Nothing really to write home about. Upper 50s, lower 60s, pretty average for this time of year. But overnight tonight, temperatures are going to be about 10 to 15 degrees above average. And the reason for that is the rain and the clouds act as an insulator, as well as some onshore flow will keep us pretty warm overnight tonight. Now, I mentioned that we had those prefrontal showers, and then this system is going to move through over the weekend. And what was a little bit tricky in this forecast is this trailing trough coming off of the back of this system. That's going to give us some extra rain for Sunday, and where it sets up will give us the highest rain totals as well. So Saturday, we've kind of described it as periods of rain because it's not going to be raining consistently all day, but you'd be hard-pressed to find any time of Saturday that's truly nice out. The heaviest rain is going to move in Saturday evening into the overnight hours, and then as we get into Sunday, that's where we can see that trailing trough begin to set up there, which will give us some extra rainfall coming in throughout the day on Sunday. So overall, the weekend, a pretty wet one, all things considered. You might have a little bit of time in there where it's not raining, but it'll still be cloudy and pretty drizzly out as well. So I would say for rainfall totals, 1.5 inches to 2 inches is probably a pretty good benchmark for most of us. Could see some areas of isolated higher amounts, especially where that trailing trough is going to set up. Flooding isn't a huge concern with this, except for areas that are extremely prone to flooding because our soil moisture is a little bit lower because we've had a drier week this week. So seas 2 to 5 feet, and that gale watch is in effect for Saturday night into early Sunday morning. So for our 7-day forecast here, we've got that rainy weekend. It's going to be on the cool side. It's going to be kind of dreary throughout the whole time. But the good news is that Monday we clear out pretty quickly. Temperatures in the middle 50s. Some showers possible on Wednesday, but overall I think next week looks pretty good, Alex. So kind of once we get through the rain of this weekend, then we have a good week to look forward to next week. So all in all, I think it'll be all right. We can have a positive spin to it.
All right, we'll take what we can get. Thanks, Dana.